During his address, Hazur spoke about the objectives of mosques and also reflected upon the critical state of the world.
As Muslims, we believe that Allah the Almighty has granted us the ability and means to build this mosque. Therefore, we must express our gratitude to Him, and in reality, genuine gratitude to Allah is only possible when we are also grateful and appreciative to His creation. From this perspective, to thank and honor all the guests is a religious obligation for me as a Muslim. Unquestionably, today the world teeters on the brink of disaster, as nations around the world are engulfed by a ferocious storm of political, economic, and social unrest. The war in Ukraine has been raging for months. Opposing political blocs and alliances have become progressively entrenched as the world becomes increasingly polarized. The result is that peace and security of the world is unraveling by the day. Until recently, threatening to unleash nuclear weapon was considered unthinkable. But now, such threats are uttered on an almost daily basis. We must urge our leaders and politicians to step back from the precipice, because there is no doubt that if a global war erupts, it will be unlike anything the world has ever seen. It will not just be us who endure the pain and who grieve. Rather, our children and future generations will suffer for our sins, and their lives will be destroyed through no fault of their own. Undoubtedly, those innocent souls will look back at us with contempt. So my ardent request and message to the world is that we must set aside our differences and work tirelessly to foster peace in society, so that we may save our future generations rather than, God forbid, sentence them to lives filled with nothing except misery and despair.
I think his message was not only resonant with the community of Texas, local community here itself, but also globally.
Such a divine and peaceful and virtuous personality, and the true representation of Islam.
The Ahmadiyas came out publicly against extremism, and just respect the courage that it takes to do that. And to hear His Holiness and hear about his efforts, I see that he's built that culture in the Ahmadiyya community.
I'm so honored. I can't even express the feeling that I have to be in his presence, and just recognizing the responsibility that he has, and he has taken time to come here to Allen, Texas, and share a few words with this community, and to reassure us that there's nothing to fear, and that we all want peace. We want to accept all humans, and there's no hate, there's just love, and that's what this is about.